Alright family, this your backyard gardener. I'm redoing this video because I did my live stream Monday talking about the IBC totes and the 55-gallon drums like we have here, and I accidentally deleted it. So I'm going to re-talk about it because there was some very good information in there. Now this is a 250-gallon IBC tote, and with this IBC tote you can collect your rainwater for personal use, or you can collect it for your garden, whichever you choose. We spoke in a live stream about even once you collect your water, you should still filter it if you're going to drink it, or use it for your personal use. If you're doing it for your garden, you don't have to go through those steps. The 55-gallon drum, you normally can find these on either, I get mine from a Pacific person. They're about 20 bucks. The 250-gallon IBC totes should run you about 50 bucks. One of the things that you want to make sure that you ask the seller is these totes food grade and what was in them. They should automatically be able to tell you what was in them and if they were food grade. You do not want to get a tote or a barrel that had chemicals in it. That's not going to be good for your plants, and it's definitely not going to be good for you. So make sure that they're food grade totes. We spoke about the runoff. This tote will be connected to that downspout, and it's going to be for my garden only. If you look up, that's my roof. The first rainfall for about 10-15 minutes should rinse all of that stuff off the roof. And then everything else after that will go into the tank. And I'll be satisfied with that with feeding my garden. If you have personal use, you want to make sure that roof is clean and ran off with that first rainfall for about 15 minutes. They do sell converters that will go down into the tube before it go over into the water. So you have to be very careful in using that. I'm trying to remember everything that we talked about in the live. The benefits of it is just awesome. It's great. It saves you on your water bill. And it's a way to store water. With everything that's going on today, it wouldn't surprise me what would happen as far as our water goes or electricity. So you want to be prepared, and you want to be ready for if anything was to happen. And then again, this is just a way to feed your garden, get water to your garden economically. Rainwater is a lot better for your plants than the city water, because there's no chlorine in the city water. And your rainwater, you wonder why my grass is so much greener when it rains than when I water it, is because rainwater has nitrogen in it. Yes, nitrogen from the air is in your rainwater. So that's why everything greens up and makes it really green. But I apologize for accidentally deleting. I didn't do it on purpose. I accidentally deleted that video, the live stream. I have to be more careful. I'm trying to go over to doing premieres instead of lives, so I won't have that problem no more. But this is what I was talking about. Now on these IBC totes at the bottom, you see that big red handle? Okay, that's to release the water. You can leave it like that, put a bucket up under it, and boom, you're good. Or you could put a connector on it, and convert it where you put your water hose on it, and you could just take your hose around just like you would with your city water. Now, of course, you have to elevate this up off the ground. I'm going to be sitting this up on center blocks. We also spoke about purchasing tanks that are dark in color. Well, the IBC totes normally come white like this, but I have some 6 mil plastic, black, that and some Gorilla Tape that I'm going to wrap this thing as if it was a Christmas gift. You could take it out and you could put it right back inside this housing. And that's going to keep the algae from building up, because if I leave it just like this, the algae will build up in the water, and you don't want that either. This one I don't have a problem with. 55-gallon drum I don't have a problem with, because it's a dark color drum. But if you purchase a white color drum, you're going to have a problem. So when you purchase a drum, try to get a black or gray or blue. Anything dark in color that will not allow the sun to filtrate through and build up algae inside your tank. So I think I pretty much covered everything. Everybody that was in the live, if you watch this video, if it's something I missed, comment down below so that other people are coming in can read and see it. Oh, one gentleman did come in the live and he made a very valid point. A lot of people was like, well, the mosquitoes. He made a point that when you have these 55-gallon drums, if you don't have a top on them, because that top is very important, and it's just open water that's flowing from your gutter into your drum, you're going to have a mosquito house. So in order to prevent that, he was saying that you could put a couple of goldfish in there and that'll kill the mosquito down. My thing is, keep the top on, drill a hole big enough. I think with that one I had a bong on there, and I took the bong off and I just got a screen over it. You want to make sure that all the leaves and debris is not falling into your water, especially if you're using it for consumption. If you're using it in your garden, you really don't want it to do that either, because then your water all stinky and smelly, and you never know what you might want to use it for. Over here, it's the same thing. Put a filter, a screen on that top, and make sure that nothing is getting in there. Remember, that runoff, the initial runoff from the garden, coming down off the roof, first 10 minutes, you clean all of that debris. I'm looking at my roof now. I got a little bird poop up there. I got some leaves or whatever up there. When it rains, it's going to rinse. It's pretty clean right now because last night we got rain. So this is your backyard gardener. And get your IBC totes. Like I say, they should run around 50, 60 bucks. If you order it off of Amazon or somewhere, you gonna pay. Home Depot, ridiculous. Just get on your Facebook Market or network a little bit and see where you can find these totes at. Same thing with these barrel 55-gallon drums. They're gonna fill up pretty quick because in the midsummer, August, September, even July, we don't get that rain like we do in May and in April. Those are our rainy seasons. So you want to make sure that get these things filled up. A good rain should do it 1 or 2 days and you're ready to go. And it will replay. Every time it rains, it'll fill up some more and top it off. So that's all I have for the backyard gardener. I appreciate it. And again, I apologize for that video getting deleted. Happy gardening, everybody.